Hello, thanks for having me. My name is Musonda. I'm the Country Director for Save the Children in Zambia. Save the Children is fundamentally a child rights organisation, but we don't fight for the rights of children as adults by ourselves. We work with children, for children, and we try and give children the platforms to advocate for themselves. So it's at the very core of who we are. At Save the Children, we work on a number of breakthroughs. They're around survival, learning and protection. But our fourth pillar is around child participation. And what I mean by that is meaningful child participation. So really going to children and asking them what the most important issues are for them. And not assuming it's the same for children up and down the country. We heard back from children today, and there were some slightly different issues brought up in different parts of the country, according to whether they were in urban areas, peri-urban areas, rural areas. But the important thing is for children to have their own voice, not only so that they can elevate their issues to the duty bearers, to the leaders in the country, and advocate for change for the better. You often hear people talk about children being the future, and they are future leaders of tomorrow, but they're also our present. You know, children make up more than half the population in Zambia, and you know, for most parents, you ask parents what's the most important thing in their life, and it's their children. You know, so we have to take them seriously, and we have to help them get those platforms so that they can advocate for themselves. I just really wanted to thank the Swedish government through SIDA for supporting both Save the Children and our local partners to make the Children's Symposium possible. This is not the only consultation that we've done with children. We have an ongoing dialogue. We work with children in child rights clubs up and down the country and through various local partners. So we have representation of children throughout the country. We've already consulted with children and given some feedback, but now the implementation of the plan is being sort of written out. Then this is the opportunity to again raise those voices of children and put forward the priorities of children so that they have an opportunity for those things to be responded to and also budgeted for. When we've consulted with children, many of them have raised concerns about climate change and knowing that their future is likely to be more challenging than their parents due to climate change and the shocks that brings, increased droughts, floods, etc., degradation. So, for example, a lot of the children brought up today the need for planting more trees because there's deforestation happening very rapidly in Zambia, and it's a concern for them. As quickly as they would perhaps like. I know, I acknowledge that as adults we don't always act as fast as children would like. They're impatient for change, and I understand that. But I think it was helpful to reflect on some of the positive changes that children have advocated for in Zambia successfully. Free education being one of them, and the enactment of the Child Code Act. It was a bill for a long time. And that goes a long way to show the government's commitment for putting children's rights and protection really at the forefront of what they want to do. So I'm really happy with the consultations that have gone on today, but it doesn't end here. It's a continual process. And I've encouraged the children to, get their friends involved and keep campaigning for better change. And we look forward to what they bring to the table.
Thank you so much.